name is Saba and I'm a fourth year at Cal. I'm majoring in business administration with a minor in public policy. And I'm the head chair of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation for Beeman 62. So the Organization of Islamic Cooperation is actually the second largest intergovernmental organization after the United Nations. It's a very diverse group of member states. There's 57 member states and they're spanned across 4 different continents. So there's a lot of diversity encompassed within the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, which you should all be very much aware about. Yeah, so the Organization of Islamic Cooperation is by nature a lot smaller than the United Nations. We're actually going to be simulating the Council of Foreign Ministers meeting, and with that, basically there are 2 major differences than what you would normally be used to at a Model United Nations competition. The first being quorum is actually established with 2/3 membership. That may seem minor, but it is a rule that the OIC follows. Additionally, this one is actually really important, but for all resolutions, if they're not passed by consensus, you need a 2/3 majority vote. Normally, the way other UN conferences work, and the way that it works in the UN is that you need a 50% plus 1 vote to pass a resolution, whereas in this case, we'll actually need 2/3 of committee to approve of any resolution that is passed. Other than that, the OIC will be a regional group, so we will be working with a smaller number of delegates. So take this kind of as an opportunity to really get to know each other more, flesh out ideas a lot more, and possibly come up with like very good comprehensive resolutions as opposed to like smaller ones that don't necessarily encompass as much of the issues that our topics are going to be discussing. I'm generally excited for all of conference, but specifically I'm really looking forward to seeing all the delegates, you guys get together and collaborate during informal caucuses, moderated caucuses. I really want to see the ideas that you guys come up with. I think it's a great opportunity to collaborate, and also I want to see you guys come up and give speeches and comments and just participate throughout the entire event. It's a great way to build skills, it's a great way to meet new people and just come up with really cool ideas. So I decided on women's empowerment and the Muslim minority security issues because personally, like, they've always been of major interest to me since, I don't know, all my life basically. But the main reason why I chose it for the OIC is that it really highlights the diversity within the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. These member states are all technically part of the Muslim world, and given like the current discourse and like media regarding all of the issues that do surround this like community, people often kind of lump the Muslim world into one big category, whereas they fail to kind of look into the diversity that exists within the Muslim world. And so I thought that these 2 issues kind of do a good job about capturing the diversity and kind of highlighting that maybe a lot of these issues that are faced by the Muslim world aren't necessarily driven by Islam itself as it is by local cultural practices. And so I really want, as a takeaway for the delegates, to kind of hone in on those specific aspects of committee and the specific targets of these topics that I've chosen. So yeah. The only advice I really have for my delegates is to really participate. Conference is going to be made, based off of everyone's individual contributions, and that means your participation. Participation during conference, participation on the blogs, those will be started in January. Really get to know your country policy. Since we are a specialized committee, it's really important that you guys stay on topic on your foreign policy, national policy, whatever it is, because that's what really starts to highlight the deep issues within the OIC that we're trying to address right now. So besides that, come with an open mind, come ready to think of good ideas, meet new people, and challenge yourself, push yourself, to participate if you're a little shy. And yeah, I'm really excited to see you guys. I'm so excited.